Hello, everybody. My name is Toka, and yep, I am back with another video, and hopefully back for good. I think I said that so many times in the past, just with work and all that stuff. This at school is just it's kind of wild, you know what I'm saying? But I've been great, you know. I've been doing amazing, and I'm back for good. There's a lot of stuff I'm planning on, genuinely planning on. And there's going to be a lot of links in the description. Hopefully you can check them out. But today, I want to talk about following your dream and being afraid of doing that. I know. I'd be saying, now, gee, following your dream? Why would I be afraid of following my dream? There's a lot of pressure that comes with following one's dream and becoming what you want to really become, you know? I hate using the word dream. I've said it before because it makes it feel like it's untouchable. You can't grasp it. But no, dream is a goal. And follow your goals. Plan them out correctly. I'm talking about art, but this could be affiliated in every single, thing out there. And I want to talk to you about myself, my story. Because this is I can talk for myself. I can't talk for you, but I want to say that from drawing for a long time, maybe like 4 years now. Oof, yeah, 4 years. I've went through a lot of phases, art styles, knowledge, just a whole lot of stuff, you know. And I've learned a lot in those times. And I became an amazing, I became an amazing artist. No, I became a good artist. And I think last I talked, I was a concept artist. Well, a lot has changed. I now do anime art for games. I recently made a cover art for a game that's going to be coming out pretty soon. I actually don't know when it's coming out, but I'll let you know when it does, because I would love for people check it out if you're that age of age. But yeah, I made a cover art for a game, and I've been just trying to make it. It's kind of been like a fresh wipe, because I've practically wiped everything, but not my knowledge. That's what matters. I mean, I carry so much principles from concept art on into illustration, anime illustration, that is kind of insane. But I would love to say to everyone that following your dreams is terrifying. And if you're terrified to follow your dreams, everyone's there. We're all there with you, buddy. Like, you're not alone. I don't want to make anyone feel like they're alone in this, because we're not. I would love to say to every single one of you that following your dreams is a privilege. Not everyone gets to have. Sad as that is, But for those of you that are privileged enough to have that as a possibility, because you have amazing parents, or your parents have, luckily, to have enough money to even support your career, or you worked hard enough on your own and you're supporting your own career like the boss you are, I would love to say, don't quit them. Because quitting means, or thinking of quitting, or being terrified that you won't make it, is an acknowledgement of failure. And acknowledging that you will fail is just as bad as failing. And I want everyone to know that as you go on in life, as you draw, as you become an artist that you want to be, those thoughts will creep in. But understanding the fact that you will push forth is way stronger than anything else. We push on because of our passion. We don't push back. A lot of artists and creators on this platform like to make art sound like a genuine horror fest. In the industry, we're drawing 24/7. Where you gotta commit your life to the industry. You're walking around with a sketchbook all day. You're sketching on a train, on a plane, on your mom's freaking vase. I don't even know, man. You're sketching on your baby, bro. Like, you're sketching everywhere. Like, dude, calm down. And on the other side, you have artists on the other side doing just as bad with the every brush stroke that you gotta have, and gotta come from the soul. And we draw because it fills up our energy, and we're practically becoming one with our paintbrush, and it's an extension of my body, as if I'm an anamorph with a paintbrush. Yeah, those people is just as weird. I'm sorry for any creator that acts like that. I think you're pretty weird, bro. I'm just saying that's pretty weird. And you're also setting really dumb expectations to people. It's not that deep. Yes, in the industry you will draw a lot, but you do it because you love it. And I feel like a lot of people forget that fact. They want to make it be this higher than life fast thing, an aesthetic, or they want to make it be something that is really crazy when it's not even that deep. You literally draw because you love it. And we got into this career because no one else forced us into it. We chose it. You know, it's very hard. I mean, if you have been forced into it, that is some type of family, man. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know any family that would force their child into something like art. That is not as stable as becoming a doctor, lawyer. You know, the basics. But that's what I mean. Like, you choose this career and you want to do it because you love it. And if you're already doing something that you love, you might as well do what you want. You know, recently, I will tell you a bit about myself. I did concept art for 3 years. 2 of those years I've done it just doing freelancing mostly with indie studios, indie gigs, stuff like that, Upwork, etc. And I loved it, you know. Even game studios, like, I loved it. It was cool. I love concept art. Still to this day, I have a big love for concept art. But I didn't do what I truly wanted to do, man. And I told you before, anime was something that I grew up on. I love the style. Everyone I follow has anime art, anything like that, you know. But I love the gaming industry. You know what I mean? It was one of those things where I wanted to do it, and I didn't think I was possible because I thought it wasn't stable enough. You didn't make any money, etc. Just all those things combined just made me real sad. You know, I just didn't want to do it until I stayed up almost all night researching companies, just anime companies, going on Steam, clicking like the developer thing, seeing who published it and who's the developer of it, and just being like, okay, they made it, let's go. Bandai Namco, freaking Square Enix, let's go to them folks, let's go to like even indie people like Eternal Return, MiHoYo, like they're not indie, but you know what I mean, like that's what I wanted, bro. Like I was like, dude, I gotta find all this stuff, and I did. I genuinely did, and when I came to that realization, I had 2 things to do. Now that I learned that I could genuinely make just as much as a living in anime art than I would be doing concept art for realistic games, I had a crossroads at 2 points. I could continue doing concept art, which is something that I like, but I don't truly love as much as anime art, but I have way more experience. Or I can completely switch and do illustration, which is a freaking thing in itself, by the way, and choose anime art and not start from scratch, but basically having to start again. And I thought to myself right there, I'm gonna do anime art, because I had a beautiful, supportive girlfriend that I still do. Why did I say? Because I had her, like, bro, I still have her. But I had an amazing girlfriend that kind of supported me and told me to do what I really want to. My family was also supportive, and they always push me to do what I want, because they invested so much stuff in me. So I better do what I want. And I chose to do anime art. Yeah. Basically had to like completely restart my art station, restart my socials, all that stuff. Made a Pixel, did all that, started building a following on all of those respective platforms. Check them out on the link tree below if you want to see any of them, by the way. But I basically had to start again, and it was terrifying at first because I had so much stuff on the line, you know. We're about to graduate in a year, so I'm like, am I going to be able to support my girlfriend with this type of art? terrified me. But I chose to go for it because I knew that concept of being terrified of my dream is admitting to myself that I'm gonna fail, which I'm not, bro, because I'm great. So I'm the best artist. No, realistically, I know I'm not the best artist, but I have to tell myself that I gotta come with that. I gotta come with that energy, bro, because you can't let them win. There's nothing different between me and my favorite anime artist or my favorite game or whatever. There's nothing different between me. They're only humans, you know. And I was recently talking to my girlfriend about it because we had this conversation. But it's literally, and a lot of artists don't understand this. I don't know why, and the ones who do are in it. But when you're working your job at McDonald's or you're working as a nurse, when you first become those things, your first time doing it, you know, first time taking the test to be a nurse or doing all that, it's really hard, right? Yeah. What do? I think we study. Yeah, we study for those things. You know, you're learning anatomy, you study for anatomy. And when you get on the test, guess what? You do it. And you study really hard. Guess what? You can probably get done with that test in probably a couple minutes. I did. And you zoom past it. You know why? Because you studied. But your first time seeing it, you thought it was impossible because there's no way you're going to freaking know medical terminology because it's a whole new language, bro. You know? It's a whole new language. Appendicitis? What is that? Like, you know, you don't understand it, but the more you read the books and you study it, the more you know, oh my gosh, I know this now. I'm on the test. I know all the answers. Let me go through them like a freaking race car. When you're first there starting at McDonald's, you know, you're working at McDonald's, you got a trainer there. Your first time, you might be a little slow. You know, you might be, you're not moving as fast as the other people. But guess what? 1 week, 2 weeks in, you're moving just the same amount of speed. Even faster now. You know why? Because you learned, you studied. And it's the same way with art, man. I see people out here like, I gotta draw in 2 hours a beautiful illustration because this artist that I follow is always drawing and they're only drawing for 2 hours. I gotta be just like them. And then I draw for 2 hours, and guess what? It's not as good. You know why? Because I haven't studied enough. I haven't learned enough from him. It's not a hard concept. I mean, it's kind of common sense. But artists, for some reason, don't really realize that. They kind of got this film of expectation over their eyes and their brains that they don't kind of comprehend this very, very easy thing to do. Why should I do it? Why should I do art when AI is a thing? I don't know, dude. Stop being an artist then. Like, if you're not doing your art because you love it and you think AI art is going to take over your job, cool. I'm going to continue doing my job and making my bread and catching this bag while you cry about it. Like, bro, what do you want me to do? You know, man up. Line up. Understand that you got to learn and understand that you're just not as good as enough yet. And learn. Yes, your first go around making an illustration is probably going to look like utterly booty. It's going to look like straight booty wash. Your second time is going to look horrible. Your third time might even look horrible, but you're learning. You're continuing to learn. And over time, by the time you get a good enough illustration that you're working at a gaming company or you build up a big following, now you're making these illustrations 2 hours. Fast. Boom, 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 boom. 1 week. Boom, 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 boom. Moving. You know why, dude? Because you've done it enough. You studied enough. You understood it now. You get the assignment. Now you can run as fast as possible. A lot of these concept art students have the same way of thinking. They want to do concept art, want to be like, I got to do this character design in 5 days. Just like the professionals do. And they forget the fact that, oh, wait, I'm not a professional yet, and I'm still learning. So, of course, I'm not going to be able to do a cool-looking concept in a week. Because I'm learning. And why are you giving yourself time? Bro, you're literally free. Take as long as you want and make a killer looking concept. And the more you do it, the more you understand it, the more you're looking at your peers, the better you're gonna be, because you at that point you're like, oh yeah, I'm good now. Holy moly, I'm great. Holy crappers, dude, I can do this. And now you're looking at all this other stuff and you're like, wow, that stuff was easy. I can make a concept in like a day now, a character a day now, because I understand it now. So that's you get what I'm saying. Stop thinking like that. You're learning. Enjoy the journey. That was my last video, I think. It's just enjoying the journey. You just need to do that. And you are good. Stop trying to rush it. There's no reason to. But enjoy it. Sheesh. But yeah. That's what I wanted to say about this video. I love all of you, as I've always have. I'm back. And better than ever. But yeah, that's the ending of the video, and I kind of just want to say that I've been doing so much, man. Like, I've been trying to get all this stuff. I mean, doing the switch to illustration was very much a hard one, but it's been very fun, and I'm doing a lot of stuff, like opening a shop and making a manga that I just always wanted to do, and not the one-shot manga that I made before. But I hope all of you enjoy that stuff, and if you want to check out any of my other stuff, whether it's my shop that's coming soon, with prints and keychains and pins, Genshin Impact, of course, because that game is fire, and all my other stuff, all my socials are in the link down below. Click on it and you will find everything else there. But I love every one of you, and I hope every one of you have an amazing day or night. Goodbye.